And what was the other one,
Based on
Paul?
your experience, Brendan,
Deception check, wasn't it?
yeah, like a perception,
Perception or
uh,
deception?
perception, based on your dealings in interrogation and stuff before,
Oh, the
you don't know how.
persuasion. Oh,
That was persuasion. So
yeah. It's the same modifier for deception, though.
is it okay? Then that's fine.
+2, yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, let's go back to the intelligence check. Based on your previous handlings with dealing with interrogations and stuff like that, you don't think they're going to give you much more information. Um, just based on how much these guys have been brainwashed and how much resistance they're giving to the amount of pain that you guys have given them. As far as your persuasion check goes, or pardon me, your
Deception.
no, it's perception.
Fuck.
No, he was right. He still rolled the right skill.
Oh,
Well,
perception? Perception I have a +4 in. Or no, that's
okay,
Leviathan.
yeah.
Hold on a
So
minute.
either way, you passed it. Either way, you passed it.
Yes, yeah,
Basically,
still +2 for me.
you can tell that they are telling the truth. That their camp is to the north. Um, that's where they are keeping the treasure and the prisoners, and it's within a couple miles. You're not exactly sure on the mileage because it's sometimes it's hard to tell.
Yeah.
And he is right. This path will lead you to it.
And the other guy about the hunting parties and patrols, there's not really much
That
patrols.
Yeah, he's right. He says that that is correct. Like he doesn't seem to be lying about that. It seems like they do send out when it makes sense. They send out maybe small patrols, nothing major. They have a defensive position set up, and they send out hunting parties for food.
So the question is now where is the most easiest point to get in?
That is for you guys to decide.
Okay. Now, I take it mean we're all in a group talking to this because they're not going nowheres.
Oh no, there you guys can. I can put you
Well,
by the campfire
I'm
now.
assuming that we have them tossed somewhere very close nearby, both unconscious.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can put them here if you want.
I want
I
them a little
talked.
closer because that's a bit far away, in my opinion, right?
I
Now
don't
that
think
10
they're
feet
going
away.
anywhere.
Okay. No, you never know.
now
They're bound,
now
I'm
that
assuming,
we
right?
are
Yeah.
Okay.
now that we are all talked about it and discussed and figured out which one's lying, which one wasn't lying, we got the truth one way or the other. The only thing we're going to get out of them. I look over at my friend and I go, "It's time. Allow
Okay.
It's
me.
time.
Oh, allow me. No, please bear with me. I'm role playing this."
Yeah.
Yep.
As I walk over, I take all the torture devices that are on them off. They're obviously not going to be able to outrun me. I
They're
say to the
passed out.
both, yeah. Even though, well, technically they probably can't hear me, but they're immortal souls, right?
Yeah.
I say to them, even though you've been brainwashed to believe in the most heinous things, I am truly sorry for what we had to do, but there's innocent lives that are at stake in a town that needs answers. Forgive us for what we've done, and forgive us for what I'm about to do, as I end them.
Okay. That was very
The
good.
last rites. I'm a
Yeah.
priest.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah. No, that's
They are
awesome. That's
That's very
brainwashed,
good.
so
Yeah.
oh, that was
Brilliant.
awesome.
Beautiful. Well said.
So they are now
I
they are just blood spots
Yeah. I look before he does it. I look at Gabriel. I give him a slight bow. Well said, my friend. Well said.
because these are evil men. There's no question about it.
Hmm.
These are evil men.
Well said, my friend. But as you spoke, all evil shall be dealt with in the proper way.
I hold nothing back when dealing with evil. They show no mercy to the children they slaughtered, the orphans, and everything else they killed. So
All
I show them no mercy in battle.
only way that only way that the world may find peace is if we vanquish the evil that remains within it. My good friend, I leave you to your duty. And I bow and I turn away.
I can hear the missus snoring in the background.
I know you can.
It's just it's Leviathan. It's Leviathan.
Yeah, yeah, Leviathan snoring.
I don't know about you, but the mouth is wide open. Give me a minute.
Hopefully she doesn't watch these videos.
She
Yeah.
doesn't care. She knows I love her.
Yeah.
Love her with the mouth wide open. It's not like Creed with arms
Take
wide
advantage.
open.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So what are you guys doing? I think it was evening time, nighttime when this
It
happened.
was.
So it's still nighttime. What do you guys want to do?
Well,
Rest up, and you
yeah,
say?
I was gonna say they're dead.
Yeah.
We pick watches and we take a rest.
Okay. How long are you guys resting for?
How many spell slots have we extinguished? I don't think I did any.
I don't know.
I
That's
think
you
I
guys are
had
supposed.
to. Yeah, I
think.
did.
Oh, I have one.
Oh, I did not know that I could hold both of our sheets open.
Yep, it's nice that way. And I think I had Leviathan do a rage, so I know I need a full rest to replenish that.
And I have no idea what Gary did. I don't know if he...
He just shot at everyone from a distance, little pussy. I mean, great guy that he is.
He
um,
has cure wounds, and he hasn't been using it?
I don't think he knows he has it. I'll have to mention that to him.
Oh my god, here I've been holding back and saving, trying not to
Yep.
use, because he also has lay on hands as a holy thing, doesn't he? Doesn't he have that down here?
I don't think he does have lay on hands. I don't think it works. Lay on hands. Yes, I've told him about that several times.
Yeah, he has it here, lay on hands, right there. And he has all these healing spells. So he stays back and he could be healing too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ah, that sucks.
And he's a tank too, isn't he?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why he sits. I'm the squishiest guy in the fucking group, and I'm usually on the front line.
What's heroism?
Man, he's a beast, Paul.
I know.
But you got to remember, this is his first time in the D&D table, so
Yeah,
he's being very what's the word?
cautious.
Thank you, cautious. That was the word I was looking for. Thank you.
Yeah. I'll remind him about his
I mean, if we look at combat tracker, he's got a shit ton of health, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, 24. Like Leviathan's the only thing that's got more than
Oh
him.
my god.
So are you guys gonna take a long rest?
I think we're gonna take a long rest. We'll do our
Yeah.
rotations and get a long rest done. I
Yeah, I
think.
definitely got.
Does Demise have any? And we can do this because he's not here. Does Demise have any spell slots or anything used, or is he perfectly clean?
He's
clean
clean
now.
to my knowledge because I don't think.
Yeah.
You know what my idea was is he can take a good brunt of the watch because he's got no damage and he has no spell slots expended.
Yeah. I don't know how much damage he had
He
because I
had
gave
none.
you guys a long range. Okay.
He
So
had
he can
none.
do the most of it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like he can
Now,
do like 4 hours to the 8 or something like that.
Yeah.
like I've been looking through this character sheet. Him and Leviathan could be demons together.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
The only
You guys
problem
just gotta.
is Leviathan doesn't give a shit, and he does.
Yeah. You just gotta when you speak to Demise, like try to encourage him to get in there closer and use that sword.
I
Talk
mean,
it up
don't
a
get me
bit.
wrong. He doesn't miss with a javelin, but compared to what he has here, I mean, he could be in there. If I'm in a pinch, he could have been there and healed.
Yeah, and it's like I said, it's his first time campaigning,
Mm,
and he's got to learn. He doesn't probably realize what spells he can do and how to
how
use them.
much of a
Right?
beast he is.
Yeah. So if I remember correctly, you guys are now rolling for your hit points.
Why we're not unleveled, are we?
No, not yet.
Oh, you mean for regeneration?
No, when you level.
Okay.
No,
Well, I
we
didn't
already
take no
did it.
damage. Or did
Yeah,
I?
for level 2, but I'm talking going forward.
Oh yes. You said when we go to level 3, we have to roll head points. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't believe Leviathan's at 30 already.
I know.
But that,
He's a beast.
but that gives you a good base, right? Then if you roll a 1 on your hit points, it doesn't feel so bad.
Yeah, poor Brennan, however. Okay,
I'm
so
a wizard.
can I?
I'm long range DPS. Maybe that's what I'm for.
Yeah, once you get some more spell slots where you can actually start using them instead of your tickle stick.
Yeah, well, once I get to level 2, I'll get a little more oomph to me.
Yeah.
being
Level
able
2
to cast
spells.
level 2 spells, yeah.
Yeah, which is next level, actually. I get a level 2 spell slot.
Yep, alright. What time is it, guys? It's almost 2. How much further do you guys want to go on?
I'm good. I actually, I'm told by work that they won't call me till 3:30, so I still get another 3 hours.
Oh, wow. I know Steve can't
God.
play that long.
No,
No,
whenever Steve
Christina's taking
goes.
the kids.
Okay.
Christina
Well, we...
promised me where she couldn't help out yesterday or the day before or that sort of thing that she will take the kids in the morning.
Okay,
Okay, good.
so in that case, then DM, in this chapter, if you will, how percentage-wise, how far are we through it?
I'd say about half.
Okay.
Now,
Well,
just
yeah. Depends on how long you take at the camp.
Okay,
when it,
fair enough.
when it comes to dealing with these occultist ones, the ones that are completely brainwashed, that didn't, with being a cleric and that stuff and having so much passion towards the orphanage and the people that they killed that were innocent, like little children, that wasn't overboard the torturing, was it?
No, no.
Okay, good.
You
I
needed...
was worried about maybe a bad
No.
alignment.
No. I don't know if you were here, and maybe I said it dead air, but
No, I
I'm
heard it.
not really playing. I'm not really playing with alignments as long as you don't go
I mean,
batshit
yeah.
crazy.
If you go in
I
there and
said
you're
the
like start plucking out his fucking eyes and yanking out teeth and fucking cutting his tongue off, then hey, we can start crossing the line.
Um, Depending on what they actually did, if I came across the person actually hunting down the ones who actually were the main reason,
Yeah, if you can,
they're truly evil people.
I'm assuming if you came across a guy that actually went in and started killing kids in the orphanage, that probably would pass as
Or,
normal.
pillaging and raping or whatever, and they
Yeah,
go into the orphanage, yeah, I'm pretty sure I'd have leeway to do whatever I wanted to them.
yeah.
Because I
I
have
will be right
ideas.
back, gentlemen. I just gotta use the washroom.
You gonna be a while?
No, like 2 minutes, maybe.
Okay. No,
Long enough to go up there and back.
I was just wondering. Okay then. So okay. I have my imp. I know that Paul.
Be right back.
Yeah, go ahead. I know that that the DM had concerns about it being a bit OP. Um, we had some talks about that, so he's going to work around it. I'm not going to. I'm going to use my imp, and whatever he says goes. I'm not going to question anything he says when it comes to the imp. So we'll use my imp as a scout ahead of us. He's got, if I remember, let me bring up the link for it. So I think, actually, this is on stream or on recording, so this is fantastic. So my imp actually he's got a 40-foot per turn flying speed, but what's his vision? He's got 120-foot dark vision, but I'm assuming he probably has the regular 60 or 80 or whatever it is daytime vision. So we're going to use him as his invisibility to scout ahead of us. He can't go that far ahead of us because I only have a 100-foot telepathic link for him. What he sees is what he sees. I'm going to try and keep him high so that he can see above the trees and let us know when we're coming near the camp. I'm hoping that we can use him to try and scout out areas in the camp and try and see patrols if he can, maybe. I don't know. That's DM's discretion on that one. But like I said, he can go out of 100-foot range of me. He just has to come back into it to communicate with me telepathically.
Yeah, because, technically we could have used him to do the whole watch so everybody could get a full rest.
Not necessarily, because he isn't perfect, right?
Oh,
He
we
may
know.
not. He may
Either are
not.
we.
Yeah, exactly. So he may not see things. That's just it. So
Mm-hmm.
I think it's okay if we have like, you know,
Yeah,
if
surprises.
we're in a more secure area, like if we were in a dungeon and we were in a locked room, like we were in a room and the door was shut and we had it barricaded, yeah, I have no problem having the imp watch the door. If something bangs at the door, wake us, right?
Oh,
But
Mm-hmm.
being in the woods, there's could come from any angle. I'm assuming the imp has to sleep at some point too. He might be a magical creature, but I'm pretty sure he can't stay up 24/7.
I never even thought of that. I would say so. I mean, I know it's magical, so I don't know how that would apply.
And there's nothing really here. I'm looking at the page about the imp. There's really nothing in here. He's lawfully evil too, just so you know.
Yeah, he might not, but he has to command you, doesn't he?
He has to obey me, but that doesn't mean he can't do his own little mischievous shit while I'm not telling him what to do. Like, that doesn't mean he can't go up and be like fucking like shit on someone's face or like fucking bury someone in leaves or something like that for all I know. If I'm asleep and he's up, he could do whatever he wanted. Really,
Yeah,
Oh
like
my god. He could implant stolen things into Brendan's pocket while he slept.
I've never even thought. But
yeah,
see, so he's under your full control, though, isn't he?
yeah. So if I like if someone said, "Hey, what are you doing with my greatsword in your pocket?" I could go to the imp and say, "Did you put this in there?" And he has to answer me truthfully. He
Okay,
cannot deny any request I give him.
okay.
I am his master. He has to give me the truth regardless. He has to obey me regardless. But if I let him roam free, like when I'm sleeping, he'll do what the fuck he wants. That's right, buddy.
So
That's the.
technically, if you were sleeping and someone else is on watch, he could technically come to the woods and make it sound like I heard a buffalo coming through.
He could just for the shits and
Yeah.
giggles. If he wanted to, if he thought it was a fantastic idea to wake us up and make and fucking scare the shit out of us, he could do that. That's his discretion. He is his own independent character. Unless I told him explicitly before I went to sleep that you are to be on guard, you are to watch for any threats that come into our area, you are to alert us, and you are to do nothing else.
So Paul can do wordplay on you very easy. So if you tell him to go and tell you what you see, he can go and say, "Oh, I see shrubbery. I see this. I see that. I see
Mm,
nothing that can be any threat."
no,
Yeah.
no, no,
Well,
no, no, no. If I tell him to go out and tell us if there are patrols going around or anything that could ambush us, he has to answer truthfully. If he sees a patrol, he has to say, "I see a patrol that you could potentially run into."
so if there is a massive swarm of bees, he'd classify that as a patrol and say there's a patrol coming away that could be in our way.
I guess, yeah, that could work too.
I was trying to think of ways that you can get around because he is quite OP. I mean, he turns invisible forever.
Yeah, and he can shape change as well.
Oh God, Brennan.
Yeah,
For level 1, he's quite nasty.
he has a magic resist.
So you guys ready?
Yeah, we're ready.
Yep.
So you guys have had your long rest. Your watches went successful. I'll give you that. And it's well, if you slept it's midday, a little longer than midday.
I get up and say my vows and clean my and see if there's any nicks or scratches on my nice shiny emblem.
Nope, nothing.
Good. Just want to make sure I didn't go a little overboard.
I walk over and I kick Leviathan. Wake up and clean your fucking sword. Okay, George, I'll do that. I'm not George. Gorgar, you bastard.
Demise wakes up and starts cleaning his weapon and getting battle ready, basically, because he knows he's going to be at least probably running into hunting parties. He checks his shiny javelins that he loves so very much.
So, would you say that my imp sleeps, Paul?
I would. I honestly don't know. I have to look it up, but I would say probably yeah, some.
Okay, so I go over and I give him a little flick with my finger. Wake up, you fucker.
And he wakes up.
What did I call him again?
I can't remember now. Shit.
Uh, Toradar or something like that, wasn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Ryu.
Toradar or fuck, what was it? See, this is why I wish Mumble had history.
I think it's Toradar. You should put it in the notes in fantasy rounds too.
Okay, so Toradar. Toradar, wake up.
Older.
Toradar.
He wakes up.
We need you. Okay, buddy? So, we're going to start heading towards this camp. It's a couple miles north of us. I'm going to need you to do some scouting for us. I need you to let me know if there's any patrols ahead of us, if there's anything that's dangerous ahead of us, and if there's any way we can work our way around it. They told us that the camp is guarded by towers, and that there's no patrols, but there's hunting parties that come out. So I need a sharp eye. Can you do this for me?
Yeah, sure.
And you'll be truthful with your replies.
Absolutely.
Excellent, excellent, Tordar. I have great faith in you, and I pet him, and I give him a little stroke and a little scratch behind the ear,
So,
sort of thing.
what all did you guys take from the cultists?
Did you put in the party thing? I think we only took the scimitars, really.
Mm-hmm. They don't have any worth money.
Okay, so that's all you guys took?
Yeah, I think we only took the scimitars, and I think they went to
Leviathan.
Leviathan because he's got like shit for weight on him, like what he's carrying. He carries like 300 pounds. He's like 75 pounds on his ass.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys just gonna walk up the road?
Hell no. I wouldn't think so. It's just me and you, Gabriel. So my guess would be that we go through the woods. I wouldn't walk up the road. That's the most likely place we're gonna get ambushed.
Yeah, of course, common sense.
So, what would you think? Would you say we walk westward like a mile and then head north, trying to come up on like a side of it, or like what?
Be mindful, keep an eye out for those towers, but yes, that sounds right.
Like I wouldn't want to come right from this camp directly onto it from. I'm assuming like you, DM, you said it's north of us, so we'd be coming
Yeah.
at essentially its south entrance. So we wouldn't want to come right at its main gate, if you will, because assuming coming, if I remember, so I'm going to bring up the main map here of what am I looking for here? The Sword Coast. So we're down in the mountains, right? To Amen. That's where we headed, right, DM?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we're essentially coming in on their south gate, which I'm assuming is their main gate to the base because they've been attacking everything north of them. So my assumption would be is that their main gate, the south gate, would be the most heavily guarded gate. So we would want to come in around like the side or the back or something that would give us a lesser resistance. Like I don't think they would be expecting something coming in from the west more so than they would be from the south or the north. Would be my guess.
I concur.
So I would say we would walk, say, like a mile or so north, or sorry, west, where we go closer to the coast, if you will, if you're looking at the Sword Coast map. We'd end up going closer to the coast, and then we'd end up heading north for a couple of miles. We'd have the Tordar flying through the woods and up above the woods, trying to keep us aligned. Oh, I see the smoke from the camp, and blah blah blah. You're getting closer, sort of deal.
Yep.
So is how I would think of progressing in that manner. Is that okay with you, Gabriel?
Yeah, I would definitely agree. We don't want to go on this
I wouldn't want to walk
a
up to the
straight
front
course.
door, right? If you're gonna crash a party, you don't crash it from the front door.
No.
Okay. Let's share a map. So, Tordar doesn't see any kind of parties or hunting parties on your way there. He does see the smoke coming from the camp,
Okay.
and I will share you the camp view because you guys are now in sight.
Yay! We can see the camp. Oh fuck!
Oh my god.
Oh shit!
Now, do you guys see pins or not?
No, but I see level 1, level 2, and level 3. Oh, and I see a really big fucker.
And there's no grid.
No, there's no grid. Damn.
So,
So,
you guys
definition
come
of
in.
level 1, level 2, level 3? Are they height levels?
Yeah, they're just kind of height levels. You guys actually ended up coming in on the northern side. The terrain is bouldery and there's tall grass there. For most people, it's waist deep for taller people. Gabriel, you, Gabriel, you be like up to your
Full
chin in the
full
grass.
cover.
He's got pretty good coverage now. Demise and everybody else,
We're crawling.
yeah, you guys would have to crawl to stay hidden, completely hidden.
As Gabriel, are you crawling by any chance?
Oh yeah.
Sorry, Gorgoth.
Yeah,
Yeah?
yeah, we'd be crawling. Us
So
tall fuckers, Leviathan would be crawling.
as I'm standing walking beside him, I said, Jesus, look at this. Service with a smile. I could step on him and Leviathan and get, as I'm levitating, being across around.
Funny fucker. So I pull away from Leviathan, he drops down again. You bitch.
All right, so you guys get closer, and you can start making details out in the camp. You can see this is a large chasm. I shouldn't say a chasm. It's a
Like
I don't know what you call it.
a cavern.
No, it's not a cavern because the top of it's open. So it's just there's high cliffs around
It's like
it.
a
You know what I
valley.
mean?
Grand
Yeah,
Canyon?
A
yeah,
valley.
not a Grand Canyon, but a valley.
More like a
And
valley, yeah.
you can see the two guard towers. There's one at
One.
the southern end, or the I guess you call it northern end, northeast or northwest end, and then you see the the upper guard tower there as well. Um, After you do some more scanning of the area, you can see like you can barely make out like the area here. I don't know if you guys see level one, but in that area there, that's where the kobolds are tending to be hanging out. You can see a few of them, fighting over a scrap of meat or something like that. And you can hear them in the center of it, of the map. There's like some huts there. There's like two, four, five, six huts grouped together, and you can see like the humanoids, cultists, and stuff like that running around. Um, and that's about all that you guys can see from that vantage point from the northern side. And
Well,
you can see
fuck.
like you can see like when this guy said that they like this is basically their army that they had to Greeners. So when he said it was a formidable army, then you were right.
I kind of look over at Gabriel. Well, fuck.
Well, I'll take the ones on the left, you take the ones on the right, and that'll be good enough.
Wait a minute, why did you get the kobolds?
I like them furry. Hey, if you're gonna get ass right, you might as well do it pleasurably.
Well, fuck. Damn.
And
You,
as you guys watch throughout the you know 15-20 minutes, you can see people coming in and out of the camp, like hunters and just cultists and people moving in and about without really any interference from the guard tower.
Hmm.
I look over to the whole group and say, if we miscalculate one thing, we are gonna have a full-fledged army on our ass.
This
So
is
I say we
not an easy
disguise up and
task.
go in.
But the thing is guard tower A, let's call it the one up there at the point.
Which one? The one north?
Okay, let me do this. So Pink Arrow Guard Tower is by the Cobalt area. A lot of kobolds probably come in and out of there. We don't look the fuck like kobolds. My question would be
Well, you don't just because there's kobolds in that area, that guard tower, you see humanoids and stuff moving through, humanoids and kobolds, like humans and kobolds. It's a mix, It's not just a dragonkin, everything.
so the thing
And
is
remember,
go ahead.
bud, as we saw before when we were watching the cultists and that stuff, they're throwing scraps of meat to the kobolds, so the kobolds I don't know if they're the lower hierarchy, so if we're dressed like acolytes, they'd probably leave us alone.
Problem is we need to find alkalite clothing to fit us all. And how many
We did. Remember
Dragonborn?
we stripped them all?
Yeah, but how many Dragonborn size alkalite